Okay guys, it's William. Welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about programming, about app development, about game development, about incorporation of artificial intelligence, and you're watching a series of video about navigation. And previously, I already showed you guys how to do this infinite deeper loop. So it would be like a programmatic navigation. So you use using code and logic to get an animation to get the navigation rather than just to use the say array of pre-programmed pre-written thing. Okay, so I'm going to use program to do that. Okay, yeah, I already done that. So yeah, so if you haven't read that, so if you're interested in that, you can watch my previous tutorial. And if you're already there, or if you stumble upon my channel, some mysterious like the force of the algorithm that brought us here, please subscribe to my channel. I'm currently right now unemployed, and hopefully this channel can generate revenue so I can update video every day and continue to do that. Okay, thank you so much, and you know the drill. Yeah, give me thumb up, subscribe, all the things. Okay, and so in this video I'm going to show you guys even more complex design layout. So previously, I think most of the or most of the job is done by simulating that on a phone. What about iPad? Okay, if you want to design a navigation on a bigger screen, you're going to use the navigation split view. And so navigation split view is really fun, and you can achieve definitely a lot using just one or two lines of code. So let me just close this. Okay, and let's create a new yeah, let's create a new project. So right here, and I'm going to so for example, what about Mac OS? Let's just stick with iOS, but a bigger iOS, like a iPad. Okay, so Mac OS, I also got a series video about Mac OS. I think I will introduce guys later in this series video. Yeah, so don't you worry about that. And I'm going to say this will be a navigation split view demo. Okay, and I'm going to go to next. Stack demo, maybe just add in a 7. So navigation split view demo. All right, and let's create it. So basically, split view is used for a very big string. So what I'm going to do is to change that to a iPad. Okay, I think select 12.9 inches. iPad is a really big string of iPad, and we got VStack. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so you double click and get the end of it, select everything and delete it. So I'm just going to leave the navigation split view here, so you guys can see that's what we can achieve using just a simple few lines of code. Okay, so once you assume this split view, you can yeah, simulate that at the right side. And I think let me just use a simulator of an iPad Pro. Okay, and then let me just write something. So let's just write text, because that will be a much quick way to write. Okay, so my text will be this will be this is the sidebar view. Okay, sidebar view, and I'm going to get rid of all that. Okay, and after that, you can say the content will be code. Okay, I'm going to say this will be the content. text. This is the content view. Okay, so yeah, I'm using the naming convention of content and just content. This is just the name that I named. Okay, and of the content, you can even got a say detail, right? And here I'm also using text, and I'm gonna say this is the detail view. Okay, so yeah, so far so good. And I got this iPad, and I got this icon automatically show up, and I can click it. There will be a content view. This will be a detail view. Okay, and the sidebar view is gone. So yeah, if you click that multiple times, it can show up. Okay, so click it, and okay, sidebar view, content view, and I'm going to just yeah, I'm going to rotate this a bit. If you don't want to just use the simulator to do that, you can just click here. In latest Xcode, you can use the orientation variant, and of course you can dynamic type variant. You got the color scheme variant. I'm going to just see orientation variant, okay? And so most of the time I use iPad this way, so I'm going to use the landscape left, and let's give it a much bigger space. So you guys can see we got this content view, and you click it. Sorry, let me zoom out a little bit. So if you click it, I think it's still rendering, something like that. Okay, so let's just use this. And yeah, in order to interact with it, I think I might as well just manually do this orientation. Okay, so I'm going to make it orientate to the landscape left. So just manually change that. This is for a quick check. So you can just interact with it. We got a sidebar view. Okay, we can content view, and we got a detail view. So so this is really useful when you try to design a much more complex app. So for example, you can just give it more place for the code the left. So yeah, let me shrink it a little bit. So for example, we can say this will be a settings, something like that, and this will be say just a thumbnail of mail, something like that. So mails, and there will be a detail of the mail you selected. You just select it, yeah, something like that. So I think this will clarify things. Let me just make it bigger. Okay, so we got mail. The detail of mail you selected. We got a lot of mails. You say you receive 10 mails a day, and you can click it, and then you click it, it will show the whole passage, whole mail content. And of course, you want to change the setting. For example, you want to load new content, load new accounts, and you want to load a new, completely new mails input box, something like that. You can click this, and you got settings, and you can load things. Okay, so yeah, so really simple, and we achieve all that just with 3 lines of code. Okay. And right now it's a little bit simple. So let's actually add something. Okay. In order to quickly demonstrate that, we will come to the actual example for using 3 columns. But right now, let's start with 2. One is just a simple, like you got the V stack or H stack, and you got all the contents show up, or whatever list or whatever you already learned in the iOS Apple phone development. So yeah, you don't need to worry about the 1 column. So let's start with 2 column and make it even more complex to 3 column. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to So for example, let's adding a enum of maybe yeah, maybe male, something like that. So I'm just making things up on the go. So I might just give you a really bad example of say naming convention, something like that. So a really bad example of example, but just bear with me. So for example, the male will be string, be hashable, and there will be because I'm going to make a list to loop it. I'm going to make it case iterable, so it can iterate and get all the cases here. So for example, the case will be male, and we got this say the normal like input mail or something like that, inbox. Okay, I think it's called inbox. Sorry, I'm English not my native language, so I might just get really bad at it sometimes. So we got inbox, and we got, let me just check my Gmail. Okay, so let's see what words are they using. So we got inbox, and we got send. Okay, so let's just say send. Okay, and I'm going to use send. And we got a case of say inbox and outbox. Okay, so outbox will be outbox. And let's add a case of say a drafts, and there will be I don't need to capitalize this. Draft will be drafts. And yeah, let's add span, and that will be our span. Okay, and I think we got a bin. That will be bin. I think maybe I'm going to use Copilot for this, because that's a much quicker way of doing it. So what I'm going to do is to using Copilot to do that. So showing Finder, that will save me a few minutes of typing, I think. So Visual Studio Code, and hopefully we can get this working without using restriction mode, because if you are using restriction mode, you won't be able to use that. So yeah, I don't know why this pop up. So let's just trust this, and yeah, so after you have iterated all the cases, you can give it a detailed view. So I'm going to say, let's just write that struct of male detail view. So male, yeah, let's use list view, male list view. Okay, so basically I'm going to show all the male, and then I'm going to show the detail of the male. So yeah, so basically two column, right? Binding selected male, yeah, we can select it. Yeah, that's perfect. We got this male, we can switch it to select it, and like I said, select male will be male. It can be optional. Let me use another to see. Okay, state private. Let's use binding for this. Okay, so binding bars on the male, body of some view, and we got list of all cases. That's really good. I don't need to type all of that. Let's select the male in, and we can test. We can get this male's the raw value. That's pretty good, and we get navigation title of males. That's brilliant. We can get it really quickly. That's brilliant. Luckily, I switched to Copilot. So I can actually, yeah, male detail. They even know what I'm going to do. That's perfect. So we got male detail view of binding. Yeah. These maybe not what I want. So let's choose another one. The male, just select it. Yeah, let's just accept that. But this is binding, and we can also say this is binding because we're going to accept the male value, and but I think I can just simply get the male, and get the male. I can get the raw value of the selected male, and we're going to select male. Yeah, let's just accept this because I'm going to finish this editing, and then let's run that to see what the Copilot suggests, because this is just an old habit of me. I like to see what Copilot suggests, because that might be because a lot of people write that, and sometimes I learn things from Copilot. Okay. All right. Let's dealing with this part. Basically, what I'm going to do is to add a state variable. So that's where the data coming from. We got two bindings, but we actually got the state in order to actually provide data for that binding. So private and the var and select it. Let's just do that in our Visual Studio Code. So here, so let's quickly do that. So select it, male, okay, and let's provide a default. I think inbox is most likely scenario. Okay, user would love to read their inbox, and then it's just the same old bar, body, and some. Yeah, we got that. Navigation view. Actually, I should navigation split view, but just accept that so I can get the boilerplate code ready. And let's change that to navigation split view. Split view, not the split view demo, but navigation split view. And we got this navigation male list. Yeah, we got the if else. We don't want that. It's a little bit messy. So Copilot did a bad job this time. So navigation split view, and so the first will be the male list view. You got the selected male here, and then we got detail. Which would be the detail. So I think I just got this detail view here. Male detail view, and that will be suffice. Okay. And I can pass in the info selected, and male will be just male. I think, yeah, select the detail view. Let's check the selected detail view. We got selected detail male. Yeah, we got male. Yeah, yeah, a little bit redundant, but yeah, let's just go with this one, and let's check whether it got the correct. Cannot get this binding because we got male. Convert binding male to expect argument binding male. Okay, so yeah, let me check. Oh, I got it. This should be optional, and this should be optional as well. And I think that will solve the problem. And cannot convert. Yep. So male detail view. Let's maybe something like this. Okay, so just a male, and that will be a let's see. Okay, so I do a little bit debug. I think the if I got the binding here, it will be a little bit redundant. Right now, I don't want to make things overcomplicated, so I think for demonstration purpose, I'll just got the male and then just to show the raw value. I think that will be better. And so if you don't get binding, you won't get this multiple argument passing. So we can just get male and select male, and default select inbox, and that should solve everything. And you can test it right, or you can test it in the simulator. Right now, let's just build it so you can get the simulator actually running, so you guys can see what I'm doing right now. So you just wait for it, and yeah, we got the detail mail. Oh, this is really big. Sorry about that. I think I might need to rotate it a little bit. Okay, so we got mail. The detail of the mail, just select the inbox. Okay, so if you click send, detail of the mail, just select a send, outbox, draft, spam, something like that, and you can do all that. And of course, you can just hide the detail part, the mail part. Okay, I think this is more like the let me just check the keywords that the Gmail is using. I think this is called the okay, this okay, Gmail does not have any word for that, so but just it's the logo Gmail, so so something like that. You can say this will be say William Jamming's mail, something like that. William Jamming mail, and you just got the navigation title here, and you can see this navigation. So you can have the inbox, William Jamming's mail, something like that, and inbox sent, outbox draft, spam, and then you can get all sort of mail. I think I might just add in a column. Let me just get my brush. Okay, I think I might as well just using a let me just get my brush. Okay, just add another column so I can get different mail. So the mail 1, then mail 2, something like that. And if you tap it, you got the detail at the right side. Yeah, that's what I have in mind. And of course, you don't want to. This is more like the settings section. So you can tap here and you can hide it. So this part will be just go away, and you got all this. So if you don't want the setting to change, normally you don't want to mess with the settings. So you just get all the mail that you received, like a thumbnail, like quick, like summary of the mail, and then you tap it and you go with the detail. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have in mind, so I think I will do that in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.